Hi Growco, I'm Dr. Ali and I'm so happy that you're here with me today for our core and glute focused rehab. For today's workout, you'll need a small towel or slider plates, something that's going to allow you to slide and glide on a hard floor surface. So let's get down, let's get right into it. Come on down onto your mat. Towel can just be to the side and we are going to start with our breath work like we do with each and every class. Settle yourself into a comfortable position on your back, finding a place for your legs that feels comfortable for you. Maybe it's knees out, knees up, knees knocked inwards, or legs long. Go ahead, take a nice deep breath in here. Exhale out. And let's go ahead and settle right down onto the floor. Bring the left hand to chest and the right hand to belly. Taking a deep breath in, belly rises at the top. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. I want you to focus on these good tempo breaths where the movement is just coming from the belly and limited movement up and down through the chest. Can you think about sending the air all the way down to the hips and to the depths of your pelvic floor with a big breath in? I want you to relax everything through your pelvic floor. Exhale out. And let's go ahead and take one more deep belly breath in. Exhale out. All right, let's get moving on today's core and glute focused postpartum rehab. Bring those knees in towards your chest. Rock your body side to side. Keeping those knees where they're at, bring the hands out to T position and go ahead and let them drop down side to side, bringing blood flow and awareness to the low back, to the midsection of your body, where we're going to be focused today on our rehab. Now, if you're getting any clicks and pops, so long as they're not continuous and they're not painful, that's okay. Actually, as a chiropractor, it feels pretty good. Go ahead, pause back in neutral here. I'm going to slide myself back up. Bring the right knee in towards your chest. The left leg comes long, flex both toes up. Pausing here, and then pulling that knee slightly midline, and then away, opening up through the hip. Right hand on that right knee. Start to draw small circles with that knee. And a little bit bigger. Good, as big as you can go. And then counterclockwise, big circles. Starting to make them even smaller there. Good. Hug that knee back in once more and go ahead and switch the legs, dropping the right leg all the way down to the floor. Left knee comes in towards the chest. Go ahead, pull that knee across the body. Open it up to the same side. Get a nice stretch through that inner thigh. And then with your left hand on your knee, start to draw small circles with that knee. Start to make them bigger. Keep that size. Go the other way. 4, 3, a little smaller, 2, and 1. Both knees come in towards your chest. Interlace your fingers. Bring your arms up overhead. Stretch those legs long. Full body stretch. From this position here, flipping into a tabletop position for just a moment, but go ahead, bring those knees wide, sit your bum back on your heels, and I want you to take your left arm and loop it under the right, coming down onto the left ear, tenting those right fingertips, and holding in this thread the needle stretch. Now don't forget about your breath here, taking a deep inhalation. Exhale, see if you can melt down into the floor.
One more breath in. Exhale, melt. Switching sides. One more breath. Good, bring it on up, tabletop position here. Cat that back up, arch it so high, drop the chin towards the chest. Belly falls, eyes up to ceiling. Let's do 2 more. 2 and 1. All right, ladies, go ahead, grab that towel. Stand it up. 2 exercises in our standing position here meant to target the muscles of the upper back to really allow us to create better posture, which will open us up through our abdomen and allow for even deeper and fuller breaths. Taking that towel, I want you to hold it with your palms facing away from you and creating tension on that towel the entire time. Coming into a slightly bent position, so the bum comes back, the knees slightly splay out, the feet stay flat. You're pulling that towel out as you row in, allowing the towel to actually touch where the underwire of your bra might be. Go ahead and join me here. We've got 10 more. The focus is on squeezing the muscles in between your shoulder. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can drop that towel. We'll come back to it in a moment. Hands come out to the side, palms down, start to pulse. Now the goal here is creating awareness that yes, we're going to create a deep burn in the shoulders, but I want you to avoid hiking those shoulders up. In fact, right now I want you to roll those shoulders back and down and keep pulsing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Palms forward. Keep that pulse. Good. Checking in with yourself, trying to isolate those shoulder muscles, not letting the big trap muscles take over like they always want to do. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Palms up. Keep that pulse. This is where it might start to burn a little bit deeper, but I want you to stay with me. Stay intentional and stay aware about what muscles are actually working here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake out those arms. Whew. Back to our towel rows. Go ahead, grab the towel, palms away, find that bent position and start to row up and in, squeezing the shoulder blades in towards one another. And again, being aware that the traps aren't shrugging up towards the ears, that the movement comes from that pinching type motion backwards. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Towel off to the side. We won't need that until closer to the end of today's rehab session. One more time, palms down, start to pulse. Standing tall, keeping that awareness at the top part of your shoulder where your sleeves are, that you're not starting to wear your shoulders like earrings. Keep that going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Palms forward. Pulse it up. Good. Little movements back and forth in control. Keep it here. Good. Stay with me for another 10. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Don't drop those arms. Palms up like we're raising the roof here. Keep it going. Awesome job. Almost there. Stay with me for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake out those arms. Amazing job. Let's go ahead and bring it right down to the ground here. So we're moving into a big series today, mixing and mashing up our core rehab with our glute rehab as well. As always, ladies, I want you to go slow. I want you to create time under tension, moving with the breath and connecting to the areas of the body that we are working. Now, if at any time I'm moving too fast as I lead you through this workout, please go ahead, press pause, do the sets and reps that I outlined for you, and then come on back. This is about you in your unique postpartum journey. I am just your guide here. Our first movement is going to be down on our backs in our dead bug exercise. So on your back, tuck that pubic bone up towards the ceiling, creating tension through the core. Fingertips come up towards the ceiling. Peel the feet off of the mat, the knees come wide, the toes are closer together. In this motion here, I want you to tap into your transverse abdominis, your TVA, by taking a deep breath in, exhaling out and pulling everything inwards. Good. Have you created tension? Do you feel like you're pulling everything in? Maybe yes, maybe no, but it's something to work on every single time we start this movement. Keeping that tension through the TVA. You're going to extend the right arm and right leg as far away from each other as you can while still creating stillness through the midline there and not creating any bulging or doming at the midline. Bring that back to neutral. Big breath in. Exhale out, tension inwards. Second side. Good. And everybody's range of motion is going to look a little bit different here. Breath in. Exhale out. Remember, every body is different. Everyone's anatomy is different, and everybody is doing this exercise at a different point in their postpartum journey. Big breath in. Exhale out. Good. Keep that tension. The reason we're extending arm and leg is to challenge our midline. Big breath in. Exhale out in tension. And we're challenging our midline by seeing how still and how stable can we keep it while we move our arm and our leg. Breath in. Exhale. And as you move through your rehab, you'll find that the depth that you can move in extension is going to change. Don't be afraid to test your threshold, but if you start to lose that tension through the midline, you're no longer doing the important core rehab work. Last one here, hold an extension for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Flipping onto your side here. So moving our awareness from the core now to the side muscles of our glutes. So go ahead and support your head. Bring the legs long. The bottom toes are going to touch down to the bottom heel. So this top heel is lifted towards the ceiling. Bring the hand on the hip where the thumb is in your bum muscle. That's the muscle that we want to feel working as we lift. Now, we're in control the entire time. You don't need to lift the leg all the way up to the ceiling. In fact, we're really only lifting it, say, 3 feet above the floor. Right where that thumb is under my hand, I feel that bum muscle, your gluteus medius, working as I lift this leg. Keeping the heel leading, the toes down. We're going for another 10, 9, 8, you got this, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woohoo! Bring those knees in, same side, same muscle, lifting the heels, starting to pulse that top knee up and away. Good. So that same muscle is working right underneath your bum, or right underneath your finger rather. That bum muscle contracts as we lift. We're going to do another 3, and then we're going to pulse in this motion here. 2 and 1, and pulse. Good. Pulse. Keep the heels together, the toes move apart. Little micro movements there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes. Woohoo. Switch sides. Good. Finding the position down on the second side there. Legs come long, toes turn down to touch that bottom heel and start to lift. Long side raises. That's it. Again, my thumb, I like to put it right on top of that muscle that's doing the work. It gives me that little extra cue because when the burn sets in or when you're doing lots of reps of a movement, your mind is going to start to wander, and that's okay. But recall that the best bang for your buck when you're looking to make a difference in your fitness is to stay aware, intentional, and connected. Really good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend those knees. Lift at the heels. The heels are going to stay together. The toes and the knee move apart. There you go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little pulses here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Love that burn. All right, moment here. Catch your breath, grab some water. We are going to repeat that entire circuit for one more time. So as you are ready, bring yourself back down onto the ground. Knowing what's to come, you can take that extra second, as always, to prepare the body by taking a breath in. Exhale, tilt the pubic bone forward. Feel how that creates a slight press of the low back on the ground. It's not a forceful press. You're not bearing down or pushing. It's just a gentle press to remain contact. That's what we're looking to maintain as we move our arms and our legs in this position here. Breath in. Exhale. Extend. Good. Bring that back in. Big breath in. Exhale out. Pull that muscle inwards like you're trying to narrow the waist. Breath in. Exhale. Good. How tight and how much tension can you create? Stay with it here. We've got 2 more per side. That's it. Breath in. Exhale. On these last ones with your breath, as you breathe in, think about that flower blooming through the vaginal canal, relaxing everything, and then as you exhale, tighten the TVA, but also pull a ping pong ball up through that vaginal canal, creating connection and awareness with the pelvic floor. This is integration. I love it. Come on back. Same thing. Big breath in. Exhale, tension TVA, tension through the pelvic floor muscles as you extend opposite arm, opposite leg. Beautiful. Bring those knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little massage side to side. I love that. How is that connection there? Maybe good, maybe bad, maybe you had no idea. That's okay. This is where we maybe start for you or we build on top of in order to connect our body, our breath to our pelvic floor. Now bring yourself into that straight body position. The toe taps down onto the bottom heel and let's start to lift. Good, this lift comes right from that bum cheek. Keep that moving. Good, body is long, hips stay stacked. 10. Full range of motion. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend those knees up and in. Lift at the heels. Start to move that top knee, clamshells. Heels stay together, toes and knees come apart. Moving for another 10, 9, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right into your pulses. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Love that burn. Excellent work, ladies. Last part of this first series here. Second side. Get that nice long line. Toe down. Start to lift through that heel. That's
That's it. Don't forget to breathe. We've got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bending those knees right away, lifting at the heels. Toes come apart, knees come apart, clamshells. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hang on to it. 2 and 1. Woo! Break here. Some water. Take a breath. Check in with how your body is feeling. Do you need a little bit more time before you move into this last series of exercises? Do you feel good and accomplished for the day? That's amazing. Maybe that's where we end off today. If you're looking for a little bit more, then I want you to stay with me for another 6 or 7 minutes as we move through a bit more of an advanced look at tapping into our glute awareness here. So you will need your towel once again, and I want you to come into a standing position. Now, if you're somebody who knows your balance might be a little bit off, come close to a wall or something that you can hold onto that's not going to take away from this exercise at all. The towel or whatever you're using comes down onto the floor, and I want you here, I'm going to move my camera so you can see right what we're doing here. Awesome. So you're going to root down through the leg that's on the mat, and you're going to come up onto the tippy toes of the foot that's on the towel. So a little micro bend in the knees, and abs are so tight and engaged. You're going to start to slide that leg back, okay? So notice I'm staying bent in my knee the entire time. The foot that's on my yoga mat is flat. Good, and you're gonna start to feel this stabilizing leg really kick on as well as that moving leg. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, stand it up and shake it out. I'm being nice to you guys right now. Find that position again. Hips come back, little micro bend in the knees. Abs are so tight and engaged, and start to slide that leg up and out to the side, rooting down through the heel of the leg that's on the yoga mat. And recall, you're up on your toes here with the sliding leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, shake out that leg. So now that leg that was just stabilizing is going to become your moving leg. Don't be surprised when it starts to burn a little bit quicker because it's already done all of the work. Root down, knees bent, hips back. Start to kick that leg back behind you in a straight of a line, following the line of that yoga mat. Good. Squeeze the butt at the end. Your stabilization leg is strong through the heel. Keep it pulsing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stand it up, shake it out. Start to press it up and out to the side. That's it. Keep that knee focused and flexed right over the toes. Make sure you can still see your big toe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ladies, how are you doing? Okay, that was just the teaser. That was just the warm-up. Now is the real deal. Let's set your mindset that you love the burn. You're here to work. You're here to keep the abs so engaged and the body moving in perfect harmony. Let's go. Back to that starting leg. Root down, knees bent, hips back, abs tight. Start to fire that leg back. Good, we're keeping here. I want you to stay with me. So long as there's no pain, there's no lower back pain, there's no pelvic floor pain, or where your C-section scar is, there's no numbness or tingling coming on there. You're keeping things tight and you're staying moving in this perfect position. I want you to stay with me for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holy moly. Shake it out real quick.
Back down, start to bring it out. Good. Keep your balance up on those moving toes. Keep that going. Almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. I love it, ladies. Way to work. Yes, that quad is supposed to be burning, just like the booty. Last series, last set for today. Find that good position. Bum back, knees flex, abs tight. Start to move that leg back behind you. Good. So stable, so still, in control. Keep it going. You got this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, stay with it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake that out. Last series for today. Slide that leg out to the side. Strong through your stabilization leg. Let those toes slide with control out and pulling it back in. 10, 9, 8, 7, hang on to it. 5, for 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right. Bring it back down to the ground. Gratitude to yourself for working through that burning type exercise there, for finding stability, for tapping into the glute strength, the quad strength. If you're wondering, am I gonna feel that tomorrow? Absolutely, you'll be thinking of me all day, and that's not a bad thing. Before I let you go, let's finish off with a stretch for those quads. So moving yourself back into that side lying position, I want you to go ahead, grab the top of your foot, push the hip on the top, so this hip forward, squeezing that bum, and then trying to keep those knees as in alignment as possible, holding here for another 10 seconds, feeling that good juicy stretch through your quad. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, switch sides. Awesome, there you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ladies, a job well done today. You can check the movement piece off of your list. I want you to make it a priority today to drink 2 liters of water. That is my challenge to you. Wherever you are in the world, whatever day, whatever month of year it is, when you hit your 2 liters, I want you to go ahead and tag me at Dr. Ali Kane on Instagram, and I will give you kudos. Movement and water. That is a foundational piece for your total postpartum health. All right, ladies, I'll see you next time.